turning a quiet Saturday afternoon into one of the most destructive natural disasters in the city's history.
It's coming in so many different directions. We don't know how it started. No one's telling us shit.
What began as a modest brush fire just before noon on August 1st exploded within hours into a catastrophic firestorm, now known as the Old Trails Fire, forcing tens of thousands of residents to flee for their lives.
So hot.
The fire ignited near Old Trails Road and West Euclid Road, west of Spokane, in an area known as the West Plains. Conditions on the ground were primed for disaster. Eastern Washington was under a rare and historic, particularly dangerous situation warning, an escalation above the standard red flag warning that the National Weather Service reserves for only the most extreme fire weather. Wind gusts tore through the region at 35 to 50 miles per hour. Humidity dropped into the single digits, and the region remained locked in its fourth consecutive year of statewide drought. Under those conditions, the fire did not simply grow, it detonated. Within a matter of hours, it expanded from an estimated 50 acres to well over 2,000, then pushed past 3,000 acres by early Sunday morning. Witnesses described the blaze making sustained crown runs, with flames racing through treetops rather than creeping along the ground, a phenomenon that allows a fire to outrun containment efforts entirely and leap over natural barriers.
A lot of black smoke in there.
Driven by relentless wind, the Old Trails Fire tore through Riverside State Park and then jumped the Spokane River itself, carrying embers and flame directly into residential neighborhoods on the city's north side.
We have to leave.
You gotta go.
This is the view from the fairgrounds of the fire that I just left. That is about where we were.
The Indian Trail neighborhood bore the brunt of the destruction. Homes ignited one after another, with residents reporting loud explosions echoing through the thick smoke as houses, vehicles, and propane tanks succumbed to the heat. One local resident described the scene as feeling like a bomb going off in the middle of a densely populated neighborhood. As the fire tore into the city, authorities issued Level 3 Go Now evacuation orders, the highest level possible for a rapidly expanding area stretching from north of Francis Avenue and west of Division Street. Thousands of families abandoned their homes with little more than what they could carry, jamming roads with traffic as cars lined the streets in a desperate rush to safety. Riverside State Park and the Dwight Merkel Sports Complex were evacuated entirely. Emergency officials say the full scale of destruction is still unknown.
This is so bad. This is blocks and blocks. And the old folks' home is down there.
Spokane's mayor said the city is not yet in a position to discuss the magnitude of property loss, while emergency management officials admitted the situation remained too dynamic overnight to get an accurate count of homes and structures destroyed. Estimates suggest as many as 4,000 to 5,000 structures were under direct threat at the height of the fire's advance.
We've been scorching hot in here.
I know, but it's just
but now it's like broken or something.
It's been, yeah,
I'm trying to freeze this out.
I think it does what it wants to.
The Old Trails fire was not burning alone. 2 additional fires broke out in Spokane County within the same window, compounding an already overwhelmed emergency response.
Might be time to get in the car.
The Fairview fire, near the town of Meade, grew to nearly 1,000 acres and prompted its own Level 3 evacuation orders. A third blaze, the Meadowview fire, burned roughly 500 acres. Together, the 3 fires stretched firefighting resources to their absolute limit, with crews reporting zero containment on the Old Trails fire as of Saturday evening, even as wind conditions showed no sign of easing. The response has escalated rapidly.
That doesn't look good. Smoke goes all the way over there. Yeah, that's not very far away.
Dude, look at the light pole. Oh my god, dude.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, I told you hundreds of houses.
Washington Governor Bob Ferguson declared a state of emergency and activated the Washington National Guard to assist overwhelmed local crews. He also imposed a statewide burn ban that will remain in effect through the end of September. The Federal Emergency Management Agency authorized federal funding to help cover firefighting costs, and the state mobilized additional resources under its Fire Services Resource Mobilization Plan.
And I cannot believe I'm seeing this. And it's moving down to Burn Hill, which is even closer to home.
Officials have also requested very large air tankers to help slow the fire's advance, though extreme wind has at times grounded aerial firefighting operations altogether.
Updates on homes out there?
No, okay. The only thing I can tell you is they've been sending down all sorts of vehicles over the last time.
Fire 1, Fire 2. Fucking crazy.
I mean, now it looks like...
Utility disruptions have compounded the chaos. Avista, the region's power provider, cut electricity to roughly 1,800 customers in northwest Spokane as a precautionary safety measure, separate from outages caused directly by the fire burning into its infrastructure. The company said it would begin assessing restoration needs once conditions were safe enough for crews to access the area.
Oh my god, look at that. Oh, look at behind that one. Mm-hmm.
Someone from church is telling me that they got an updated jump the river.
Emergency shelters have opened to house displaced residents, including one at a local community college, and the Red Cross has been fielding calls around the clock from residents seeking help or looking to donate. Pet owners fleeing the flames have scrambled to find safe haven for animals as well, with local shelters accepting evacuated pets. Some residents have reported pets lost or injured in the chaos, including animals that suffered burns while escaping the flames.
Just sitting there watching it.
The disaster in Spokane fits into a much larger and troubling pattern across Washington state this year. More than 425,000 acres have burned statewide so far in 2026, the most since 2021, with more than 1,000 individual fires recorded. Officials say more than 4,000 firefighting personnel are currently deployed across the state, battling a dozen large fires that together have consumed over 200,000 acres.
You could have saved it.
Oh, dude, this is the main street thing down here. If you want to watch this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Look at the fires down there, dude. Holy shoot. Oh, look at this. Look at the telephone. Look at the light pole right here, bro. Dude, look at the light pole.
State officials have not minced words about the severity of the season, calling it one of the busiest wildfire years on record, and noting, grimly, that it is only the beginning of August.
From 9 Mile Falls and Airway Heights. Oh my God. Francis is wall-to-wall cars now.
As of the most recent updates, containment on the Old Trails fire remains at 0%, and officials are urging anyone in the affected areas to rely only on official evacuation maps and live updates from local emergency management, rather than secondhand reports, given how quickly the situation continues to shift.
Projector, and when you put it up at the sky or up at the ceiling at night, it gives off almost kind of like a water pattern, blue galaxy cloud kind of thing.
Meteorologists warn that fire weather conditions across eastern Washington are expected to remain dangerous in the immediate term, meaning further growth, additional evacuations, and continued risk to life and property remain real possibilities in the hours ahead.
Oh, your phone gets way better.
That's not good, Mama. But that's not good, Kiki. That's not a good fire, Kiki.
No, Jaja.